This is Donald Wade, FTT114 assignment for week 2, the Kydex press. The date is 20 December 2024. So I'm doing this project a little different, different setting. This is my other workbench. So what I'm going to start out with is I've got my base here, 3/4 inch plywood. I've got a piece of 2x4 here. I cut a small piece off of the 3/4 inch plywood. It'll go on top of this 2x4. I've cut these all to length. So the base is going to be 12 inches by 20 1/4. The reason I made it a little bit longer is because I want to be able to I can fasten this. I'll have some room on the end so I can fasten it to a workbench, so I can clamp it down, anything like that. Let's see, I got 2x4 is going to be 12 inches wide, you know, the standard. That's 3.5 wide. Same as this 2x4, it's going to be 12 inches long, 3.5 wide. I've got various hinges here. I ended up disassembling the previous clamshell, and that's a different my other press, because I wanted to try different things. These are the hinges that I had on there on the other one. They kind of butted up on the back side, like so, and it would open just a standard clamshell. Various hardware. Some of these are from when I took the other one apart. And then this is some of the other hardware that I had with it, over here on the side. This is the 2 foam that I've had on my other build. The ones provided by SDI are a little bit shorter as far as length and width. The thickness is the same. These are a little bit more rigid than the SDI provided. So I'm going to stick with these, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bigger one. It's 12x12, and I'm going to use that for base. I'll glue it, but I want to be able to remove the top half, so I think that's what I'm going to do. This is the top from the original. Okay, I've got the spacer here. I got a little handle, but I'm gonna redo this one. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these offset hinges because they're going to make up the difference very nicely, based on adding the because I want to put the hinges on top. So if I put them on top, they'll be kind of offset a little bit. So I think that'll work out real nice. So what I'll do is these are all the components. I will go ahead and build it, and I'll show you the final result. Okay, I'm back again. Completed press. So I didn't attach the 2 foam boards because I want to be able to remove these and set them on top of the toaster oven that I'm going to use to heat up the Kydex. So I did leave them removable. I did use the offset hinges. I've got just a furring strip here that will aid in structure. These screws are going through this top board and this, all 8 of these. Kind of the same principle for the back side. They go through the 3/4 inch into the 2x4 here. And the base, I just have screws holding the 2x4 to the base, so it doesn't move around. Overall, I think it's okay. It's pretty good. So what I did do is I used a drill to drill pilot holes for all the screws. The trick was getting everything squared up from the back end to the front end, and it works out really well. As far as clamping, I've got 2 6-inch I guess quick release clamps, and then I've also got 2 12-inch clamps that gives me more opening range. But I made it with this open panel on the back, and I can take this and I can clamp it to the end of my workbench, or if I ever have a designated Kydex pressing setup, I can run bolts through the back side and have just the end hanging off of the bench so I can get the clamps in. If I decide I want to clamp this to the bench, I can do so. I can pull it out and I can clamp that way. I'm interested to see how this thing is going to work, how it will press the Kydex into the form. I do have a couple of projects in mind that I'm going to do that with. I'll probably do a car transponder key that's a push to start. I'm always pushing the button in my pocket, so I may do some sort of sleeve for that. I do have another pistol that I can do this with, that I may give that a shot. But that's the thing with Kydex, you can make just about anything with that material, any of the thermoplastic materials. So until next time, when I do the project, we'll see you later.